Hello, Assalamualaikum. In this video, I'm gonna deliver it in English because my Instagram is @misslina.english. Okay, the topic is about knowing your value, and my cover is money worth 5,000 Indonesian rupiah because that is the largest amount of money that I have in my wallet right now, and the other one is like 2,000 Indonesian rupiah. And it's like an analogy for me because I'm waiting for Subuh time, and so it's like perhaps that's what like Mbak Roma in Ganjil also said, um, intuition effort, or like perhaps Tresnani Moonlight said like sometimes she makes a video because like she got that intuition. So it's kind of the same here. Like there's just like something like you want to say something, while waiting for something. That is the prayer time before perhaps you sleep again this Saturday. Okay, so actually like the analogy is like money is actually paper, right? Paper in which you give not you, I mean the government, okay, put value in it and put the number in it, like, oh, it's 100,000 and perhaps 50,000, and I haven't seen the 75,000. So the value of the paper is based on the value you put, not you, I mean the government put in it, and how society perceive it, like agree that, oh, this paper is worth 5,000, like that, or 100,000. Like perhaps like if you buy mineral water, like you can get, I think like 1.5 liter in the price of 6,000 or something like that, yeah, or 5,000 in a market, yeah, in like a supermarket. But like in the cinema, um usually it's 20,000 for like the medium size, yeah. Uh so it's like the analogy is like we relate it with ourselves, like how much do we value ourselves, in and I'm saying not just in material way, but like your character, your values, like that. And that is something that money can buy, that yes, we need money, but like it's not everything is about money. And so like I'm experiencing something, but I'm not gonna really share in detail, but it's like um uh it's a little make me sad, but that, and then it makes me think, and like I pray to God, like for me, that God helps to strengthen my heart, like okay, I cry that time, but like alhamdulillah, like the next day, or like the next 2 days, I'm getting better, inshallah. And like there's just like, for example, like if you like to learn about like spiritual thing, uh like perhaps like Oprah also said, like you need to see around you, like because there's like a universal message. Like for example, like I think yesterday or 2 days ago, like when I walked to the office, and it was a bit rainy, and I saw a snail, and it is kind of big, with the slimy body, and it's just walking, and like if you learn about energy and something, like perhaps like if you don't really understand, not understand, if you haven't really learned about it, perhaps you think that it's crazy, yeah, quote, but actually like it makes you feels good. Like I said hello to the snail, and somehow the snail makes me think like the snail is slow, right? And but like it looks beautiful, the brown shell, the slimy body, and how it walks, and I also like yesterday, like I talked with a friend, and she said one of the approach, like if you're afraid of something, like you can also think about the worst scenario, and I asked her like, isn't that like make you feel more anxious? But like she gives me knowledge about another point of view, like you prepare for the worst, perhaps like you prepare that you're wrong, perhaps you're gonna be yelled at, something like that, but you prepare for it, and I think that makes the heart stronger. And what I learned that it makes yourself like braver, and like if perhaps like if you like to read Al-Quran, and you read the meaning of it, like I use Nahtim, and perhaps I mentioned it in my blog or my other video, like it's an app recommended by Ustad Khalid Basalama. Like when I heard him in one of his live session. What do you call a session? Okay. So yeah, like sometimes like if you hear something, what do you get, you better apply it, so it's not just like knowledge in your head, but it becomes a practice, not just theory, but like implement it. And like in the in the meaning like of the surah, it's like if you read it with your heart, you try to understand it. It's like saying like the main point is like, why do you need to be fear of, why do you need to be afraid of? You got God. And in one of like Al-Fatan session with Tarang Jakarta, like I remember what Kadima said. Like I asked him directly because like if something interesting, like and I need and I want to learn more, and get a better understanding about it, like I will ask. So I approached him and I said like um basically like what I remember is like I said like it got into me like the word that you say about, do we believe that our fortune, our risk um, comes from Allah, or from other place, like which one do you believe? Is it this is my own thinking, like which one do you believe, the one that society tells you, the belief in the society, or the belief from Al-Quran, yeah, and Hadith. Like perhaps we live in a system in where like um, we need to work for someone that the belief that to be safe, but like now we can see like there are people getting fired, and I was like kind of um, thinking like, is there really safety in this world? And when I think about it again, it's like the real safety is from God, right? It's when your heart feel calms, and perhaps like the society, the belief of society, or like perhaps what other people are telling you, or perhaps the fact, quote fact, that perhaps in a job application, like if you want to be teacher, minimum like the age of 35, and maximum the age of 35, and perhaps like you're 40, and then it makes you afraid, and it's like I mean, which one do you want to use? You want to use Al Quran, or you want to use the belief in the society? And one thing that I learned, and perhaps like because I'm also in that position, and sometimes I share because I don't want to be ashamed of it. So I get fired once, and I'm not ashamed of it because like I learn from it, and I also I also have the experience of quote like firing someone also, and but I actually like the polite way, like in the office, like the previous place that I worked before is like they asked me to resign, not like saying I fired you in the what is it, in the perhaps the soft spoken ways, like they ask you to resign like that. And like something like butters my mind, like sometimes like I like to write, I like to make YouTube video, like um actually like I have that entrepreneur side in me, but um there's still this mindset that I still need to work. And also like I don't want to be like too confident, because being an entrepreneur is also not easy. And like perhaps I haven't got the support system, then perhaps like if I get married again, and I hopefully like I get a more safety net to be like um have a good support system, like so I can become a good housewife, like, and like do my um the work in the free time, like um so like what I think is mm, like with the fact that company fired people quote easily right now, like I think that like I'm talking to myself, like you need to have the skills, you need to create your own job opportunity, like if the worst thing happen, and if no one accepts you, like you can do something, perhaps like sell something, make content, or like if you can teach English, you can start to teach English, or you can cook, you can do whatever. And I believe that God will not sleep, and actually like God want to see our faith. God want to see is our heart strong enough. Will the fact that happened to us make us down, and it kind of make me think again about, like perhaps if you watch my previous video 2030, and about like how that the what is it, one of the solution suggested is that going back to nature, like how you can produce your own food, and it said that how to build community, so like in hard time, like you can help each other, like trading again, without money, when there's no access to money, internet and everything, like when it's all shut down, you can trade what you have, like perhaps you have a cornfield like that, and you trade it like with someone who have like paddy field, and you trade, so it's like getting back again. And I was like thinking again, like if you watch like classic movies, or like reading classic novels, there are times when a woman get safety from getting married, and it makes me think again, like about all the feminism thing, and the independent woman thing, and like about like perhaps the doctrine quote there, like this what society tells that, or perhaps the feminine energy man said that a woman who marry for wealth is materialistic, but like that's what they do, the in the long way, and like, and when I'm beginning to realize that for women, like, if you wanna have a better life in this world, yeah, it's good, to marry a wealthy man, right? And like, you can do da'wah, you can support your kid more, you can you don't need to work outside the house, you focus on the house because it is the castle, right? And if you are in the house, you are taking care of your children, making them feel love, while your husband work, and that's the function, and like how the nowadays systems, like, I'm not blaming mother who works, because people have their own battle. I'm just like sharing, and you can also think about it, um like, oh, sorry, like, it's my alarm. Okay, so like, it makes you think, right? Like, which one is the correct one? Correct according to God, yeah, to Allah, to Rasul, like, um, with all the belief, the that is spread by the mass media versus from the social media. People can say anything, you need to have um, your own guidebook, your own map, and it is Al-Quran and Hadith. And I'm saying this not because I'm already perfect, because I'm saying this to myself. Because like, if you say something, you share something, and you don't really do it, it's like one of my way to motivate myself, to really do it. So sometimes, like, um I'm not really good in really quoting the Al-Quran, but like, what I understand is uh like I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, like when Abu Bakar with Rasul, when they are in the cave, and like, uh I think Abu Bakar feel afraid, yeah, and then Rasul say la tahzan, God is with us. I want to say the Arabic, but I kind of forget, so I cannot. Okay, and then like one more, I haven't googled it. I'm so sorry. Like, I am, like, there's a story. Perhaps I'm gonna write in the description of an entrepreneur in a Rasul era. It's like he really moved to another place. Oh my god, I'm not really that good like with Islamic history, so I'm not gonna mention the place. I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna put it in the next description. If not mistaken, like from Mecca to Medina, yeah. Correct me again if I'm wrong. Oh god, sorry, cause like I'm making this video to wait for Subuh here. Okay, um, so I haven't done my research. My bad. Okay, so and then um I'm gonna correct it. Okay, in the description, from Mecca to Medina, like he brings nothing. He brings nothing with him. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that's what the message that I get. Um, and then he asks where's the market is, and he learned. He start from zero. Like by having faith in him. Like, imagine you go somewhere to a new place, you don't have anything with you, but you have that strong faith that God will help you. That's like, um what is it, Siti Hajar did, right, when the Prophet Ibrahim leaves him in the desert. And what Allah do is, Allah help when okay, I'm gonna say it in bahasa because I wanna say Bunda, ya, when Bunda Siti Hajar go from Safa to Marwa, right? 7 times, like the effort. And I believe, like, if you do effort, like, Allah will help if we do our effort. Like, and sometimes like when I get fear, when I get afraid of something, and I need to remind myself, perhaps like it's a technique in Bossman training about millionaire mindset that I remember. Is like, remember your golden moment, your winning moment. And when I remember, like, I've been in that difficult um phase, like divorce, and perhaps like getting fired, and then if something happened like that again, like inshallah, like with Allah's help, inshallah I can inshallah I can manage it. Yeah, inshallah I'm not gonna be soft about it. It's not gonna be easy, but like it just give me the lesson, when I asked Sukadimas in that Alafatan session, I don't really get the meaning of like how how can you believe, like the meaning in my heart, perhaps in the in the mind it's okay, that's a theory, to be honest, but like in the heart it's like, is it really, can I, um really believe that the fortune comes from Allah, and perhaps like that's what I admired, like the entrepreneur, and the one that can work for themselves, but I'm not saying that one job is better than another, like entrepreneur or first employee, no, because people have their own way, and we need to be rational also. And for this time, I know that I'm gonna if I like haven't get married yet, or like I still need to work in the office, and I will do it, and I will still like do my effort to improve myself, like to have also my other income, from like my own line, with God's help. Not I'm saying not saying like with my own strength and everything, because like when I think like, can you fire yourself? And I think like, no, you cannot fire yourself. Like, you fired yourself when you lose hope, when you feel so down, and like you're depressed and everything, and you feel like everything is black like that. That's when you fire yourself. But like, if you still have faith in your heart, you still uh, improve your skill, you believe that you got your skill, you can help others. And I remember that also training, I think a training from Boseman. Yeah, it's a training from Boseman. I'm out from the millionaire mindset. So like he said, um, learn how money comes to you. You need to like jot down how money comes to you. Like from, for example, like when I realized that, oh, money comes to me from working, in usually in school, or like in English Institute, or like from LSE course, Instagram at LSE course, LSE course. I'm gonna take it down, or like from at class Ikro, and like from selling. I remember like when I just get divorced, and sometimes like I don't have money, like I just sell, I sell like perhaps my ex-husband shoes that he gave me, like I think it's Reebok, white Reebok. And sometimes like you want to get rid of the stuff that reminds you of the past, because like things have energy, right? So I sell it like in carousel, and then it was sold. I sell several things, like bags that my sister gave me. Perhaps if she watched this, you can still give me bags, please. So I can sell. Okay. um yeah, so actually um like with these circumstances, like you need to upgrade your skill. That's why like I'm making video, like you need to upgrade your communication skill, your English skill, your writing skill, how you interact with people, your confidence. And it's back to the topic, right? How to value yourself, like perhaps like in a workplace also, like if you um if they ask you what is the salary range that you want, and then you can mention the price that you think that you are worth of, like that. And perhaps like it's also like related with the abundance mindset, like how much you value yourself. Do you think like, is it your workplace that give you the money that you need to buy food and to 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 pay for your child's tuition fee, or is it from God? So that's like the thing that I'm really thinking right now. I'm really trying to understand. Yeah, it's perhaps easier said than done, because like your mindset, it is like built after years, right? And it needs time to change it, and it needs action also. And like in my handphone, it's interesting because it's have different it's automatically have a different pictures like when I open it. And once like there's a picture about a goal, plan, action. Yeah, so perhaps like that's what in the surah said, like if you're done with one good thing, you can move to one another. And it's um like it's Allah's way to say keep on moving, be productive in the name of Allah. Like when you get tired, when you can get down, you can get a rest, take some times off, do your hobby, make sure you're not burned out, but then come back, come back again, work again in the name of Allah. And like um also like it's also a sharing of my friend, like I asked her like how to stay motivated, for working, because perhaps like as a single mom, like you need um to figure out things up, like you need to do things on your own, like for example like it's work time, and then you need to deal with school, like you need to pick up your child. Yeah, like my child is in a boarding school. Yeah, so in Islamic boarding school. So like how you manage that, and sometimes like the packing of the stuff and everything, like you need to count on yourself, like that. And like I remember like first I just call her name, but because like I kind of learned a lot from her. And I think I've shared also about her name is should I said her name but in a positive way. Okay, perhaps I'm not gonna share her name, but like she's an elder woman in 50 57, and she's a good woman. And sometimes I also like to learn from older people, to get their perspective, because they've been longer in this world, right? And then she said that when she looks at me, she said that like I kind of like I get a big ego, like I need, like she thinks that I'm the type of person like I can do it myself and everything. And she also gives advice like to listen first, to listen first, like perhaps like yeah, perhaps that's like a stubborn part of me. Like sometimes like I think I know and I don't want to listen. There's like that, like when you have your own point of view, but she said like listen first. And it's a message, right? It's a message from God also. Like she also said like I need to forgive perhaps my ex, because like if you hate someone, your ex, and the child can multiply times, so that's the importance of forgiveness. And okay, it's Subuh time, and I don't want to get too personal, because like if you're making video like this, like it just come up, and sometimes you're just afraid of what you said, is it proper or not to share. But like what I want to say is like forgiveness is important, acceptance, and never lose hope. And perhaps that's what the Feby said. Like you need to be grateful. You need to have a positive view to Allah and don't be suzon. And one of my friends said that she said that I'm suzon. Yeah, perhaps that sensitive me back then will perhaps will get hurt cold, but now like I kind of accept, like yes, I'm suzon, but sometimes like it's more like my preventive way of like protecting myself. Yes, so but I need to like take it in the middle also, like yeah, be preventive, but like having another